For this blog, I thought I would share what it was like to see with achromatopsia. I know I haven't added to my blog in a while, and it's mostly been about how to drive with achromatopsia. But based on some things I've seen posted, and I think some parents want to know what their kids can see, I thought I'd share how I see with achromatopsia. Now, this will be specific to me. We're all a little bit different. Some of us are more light sensitive than others. Some are more nearsighted or farsighted than others. Um, so there will be some variance, but this will give parents a little idea, or people who don't know anyone with achromatopsia, a little idea on how I see, and also let people know the dramatic effect that contact lenses and sunglasses combined can have in helping see outside in the sun. So achromatopsia, I have the complete form, which is also called rod monochromatism. So the symptoms of this condition are complete color blindness, I see in grayscale, severe light sensitivity, which you'll get more of an idea of when I talk about what I'm seeing outside, and then reduced visual acuity. My visual acuity best corrected is around 2200 to 2160. So most of us will be considered legally blind, although there are variations. So this will be just how I see. Some people will be more or less light sensitive, some will be more or less nearsighted, and some people are even farsighted. So let's explore what I can see with and without tinted correction. One of the reasons I decided to do this was because I've talked to a lot of people who eye doctors have told that there's no reason to get tinted contacts, that there's nothing that can be done to help. And that's just not the case. I have gone outside with just sunglasses for many years, and then I used tinted contacts plus sunglasses, and I could see considerably better. So I'm going to go ahead and talk about each of these individually in the following video. All right, so this is what I can see with no contacts, no sunglasses. So as you can see, this is what's out here. So without squinting, I can't even see the house across the street. I can kind of tell there's something dark next to me. And I can't keep my eyes open. No, I can't. If I squint, I can kind of tell there's something dark across the street, but I can't at all tell what it is. And I would not know those were cars next to me. I just happen to know they're cars because, well, it's my driveway. So that is how I see without any sun protection. Alright, so this is not ideal weather for this because it's not totally sunny, but it still will give you an idea. So right now I have my driving contacts in, just the contacts. They're 55-minute brown with a little bit of red. They're not ideal outdoor contacts because I have to balance the red sunglasses over them. So if I don't squint at all, I can tell the difference between the dark of the house and the sky, but I cannot tell it's a house. I don't see a garage door. I don't see the trees. I just see a dark level layer and then a light layer. I can kind of tell it's a car. I'm not sure if I would if I didn't know it was there. I know that there's a fence and mailboxes over there, but I do not see them. Now squinting really hard, I can see the house, the walkway, the trees, the mailboxes, the car, the detail of the car, the mirror, the wheels, the bushes across the street, the lights on the garage door that is made of brick. The other car, the street from the sidewalk. If I don't squint, I can't tell where the sidewalk ends and the street starts. This is with no sunglasses. So now I'm going to add some regular off-the-shelf sunglasses, not super dark, again over the 55-minute brown with a little touch of red. So eyes open, I can see the detail of the house, I can see the lights, I can see the bushes, I can see the sidewalk, I can see the trees, I can see the windows of the house, this one, I can see the mailbox. I can see the fence, I can see where the stone parts are of the fence and the wooden part. All right, so now I still have the 55-minute brown with a little bit of red, but I'm putting on my driving glasses. Driving glasses are the Knorr number 90 fit overs. They're cut out so that the Occutech goes through it, so there's no red over the scope, and the scope has the standard Occutech brown on it. The reason I do that is for the red lights through the regular carrier, and I get the green lights through the scope. Unfortunately, this is really a bad day to do this because it's fairly cloudy, so it's not as bright as I was hoping. But with the red on, I can see all the mailboxes, the houses, the trees over here. I can see that there's a little something on the roof, little vents. Yay, the sun's coming out. Okay, I can see the windows, the window frames. I can see the garage door, I can see the bricks. I can see the trees, I can see the shadow. I can see the lines in the sidewalk on my side. I can see some of the lines on the sidewalk across the street. Now if I look through my brown scope, I can read the address on the house looks like 1811 under the light. With a scope, I can see all the individual bricks. I can see that there's the USPS symbol on the mailboxes. There's not much more detail that I can do with the scope from here. I can see the individual bricks in the cement parts of the fences. With the scope, I can also see the windows in the house, the third house down. Not that one, but the one way down on the left. I can see all the windows in that house. With the scope, I can see that there is solar panels on that roof. If I look this way, with the scope, I can see that there's a street sign there. I can read the for sale lifetime 210-363-1812, I believe. 1814. I can read that sign with the scope. Cannot read that at all without the scope. Looking this direction, if I take this off and only have the contacts in, I can't even tell the difference between the first house here and those ones down the street. All I see is brightness, and I can tell it's a little darker at the lower half of my field of view. But with the sunglasses on, I can tell that they're houses. I can tell the garage doors, the driveways. There's a car in a driveway. From here, with my scope, I can read the license plate HFJ 3745 Texas. I can read this license plate 3XG 9252, and I can read that it says Texas. I can read the Ford. I can read the SEL. Can't read any of that without the scope. So that's a little bit of difference with the driving setup. All right, so now I have in my pure red contacts. This is the original color I got from UC Berkeley. I believe it's about a 60-minute red because I lightened them a tad and I have 55-minute reds. So with my eyes completely open, they're still not dark enough that I'd want to be outside with these. But I can tell the driveway from the grass. I can tell that the garage door from the darker area where the bushes and stuff are. I can tell a little more detail in the darkness across the way, but I certainly wouldn't be able to function out here with this. If I squint really hard, then yes, I can see the trees and the windows and the bushes, and that the mailboxes are over there. I cannot see the USPS symbol on it. If I put, again, these regular over-the-counter kind of dark gray sunglasses on, eyes open, I can now see the windows, the window frames. I can see that there's bricks. I can see the lights on the garage door. I can see the individual trees separated from the house from the wall. I can see that there's a car down in the driveway down there. If I remove the sunglasses and squint really hard, I can kind of tell there's a car there, but not very well. So for me, the double contacts and glasses are much better. If I take the glasses off, I cannot tell that there's writing on that sign. Put the glasses on, I can tell that there's writing on that sign. All right, so now I have no contacts in, and I just have really dark sunglasses that I got from the Low Vision Center of Indiana. They're the leader sunglasses. They wrap around. They're a gray. I got them to go over my Plano contacts for school. So now if I open my eyes, again, it's not super sunny out right now, so this isn't great. If I open my eyes completely, I can tell the sky from the roof and tree lines, but I can't tell that they're houses. If I was out here alone, I would not know they were houses. If I go down this way, I can't tell the street from the sidewalk from the fence. If I squint, I can see the fence, the sidewalk, the grass. I can see that there's a sign and there's some writing on it, but I can't read it at all. I see the mailboxes, but I'm squinting very hard, very uncomfortable. This is not something I would want to do for long-term outside. For me, I would never do just contacts or just glasses for outside. Hopefully that gave you a little idea on my world of achromatopsia and how I see and just how much tinted contacts plus sunglasses really make a difference for me outside. Thanks for watching, and I hope to be making a lot more videos soon, tools that I use and other things concerning achromatopsia and accessibility. Thanks again.